Yeah, it's the school holidays now, so I have to get used to this. Okay, so we are on there, and let's do this. Let's get set up for this morning. It's Monday, so if we look through the results of Monday, if you look through your trade journal, and you're trading with me, then you probably have similar results to me, and those results tell me that I should drop my lot size on Mondays, just because those are not good days for me, is Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, so this looks like our range here, which is pretty damn big, and we're in the range. Yep, that's it there, right? 26. Today's the, oh no, wait, 20. Oh, wait, 28th. Yeah, today's 29th. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to set up US 30 is here, 7. So from there to there. Okay, so the NASDAQ and US 30 are pretty much doing the same thing. We're getting a bounce off the VWAP. So that's something we'd have to look for. Normally, New York session is a reversal of London, and Asia session's a continuation, or sorry, London session's a continuation of Tokyo session. So we should come down today, is what I'm thinking, during our session. So across the board on everything, it should come down to take out this Tokyo low, like both of these, I would think. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. It's clear to see, right? Like that should happen. But the NASDAQ's way back up here. So it might take out these highs and then maybe go sideways a bit and come down. US 30 looks like it's already done that, and it wants to come down. So yeah, we just have to basically wait around for our setup. So but yeah, it looks like we should get some nice trades today, I think. But just based upon my results, I got to drop my lot size. There's no point going and creating some kind of risk where you don't really have to. Okay, so it looks like it is trying to take out these highs here, the NASDAQ. So I'm going to put a line across there just to remind myself that's probably what it's trying to do. So that's the high. And that was during the London session. So we know that if it's around here and it actually gives us a long, like say, for instance, this is the high of our 45 minutes, which is probably not. It'll probably comp and touch there and then go back down. But I wouldn't take a trade unless a body opens above this black line here. And also that could be a liquidity sweep if it opens above that. Okay, let's look at this guy because he is giving us a trade pretty soon here, and same thing. So you can see there's the high. This is before New York Open, and it didn't quite take it out. So yeah, taking a long from here is not like it's an A plus setup because the VWAP's there, but it's not an A plus setup because it could just be a liquidity sweep of the previous high, like it's doing right now. But we're going to drop our lot size, and we have to go with the model. If it gives us an entry, we take it. Because if we don't do that, then what's the point of having a model? So I'm going to log into my, oh, I got to get the chat over there too. Sorry, guys. So I'm into my firm account now, and here I'll put the chat over here. Ooh, 19 people. Nice. Last Monday was good. Good for you. For me, what did I do last Monday? I had 5 trades, 1 loss. So yeah, I guess it wasn't that bad. But when I look through my trading journal, it's Mondays and Wednesdays that are not good for me. Okay, so this is running up there. So I am going to take this trade, but I'm dropping my lot size. Okay, so I'm on the 25K account again. It's my punishment account, I guess, for the what was it, Wednesday? Yeah, went last Wednesday. It was insane. Oh my god, we I think we did, what was it, 4 trades? Give me a second. Yeah, 4 trades, 4 losses. Just crazy because it just liquidity sweeps, like, the whole freaking session. It was nuts. Um, okay, so that's good. So it did a liquidity sweep. Didn't give us our entry. New week, new opportunity. Yeah, I'm like new day, new opportunity from last Wednesday because that was just it was too much. Okay, so it did this, guys. It took out the highs here, so that's exactly what we wanted to see on the Nasdaq. And then this guy here, this is good. Like I kind of didn't want to go long here. I want it to come down here. This is the trade I want. Um, if we get some more sideways here, you could take a high risk short here. Okay, so I think I might take that because drop my lot size. So it's kind of like, we do a lot of things here. So I'm in a sell in the US30 there. And I'm going to take fast profits on this guy just because it's not my setup. So I'm going to get out really soon. Okay, there, I'm out of that one. So I just made 40 bucks on that guy. Okay, so I did take that high risk sell, but this is what I want. I want to see a body open here, and then we get this trade, 937. So this guy here, man, I hope the Nasdaq just doesn't range our entire session because you can see US30 looks like it wants to do it. The Nasdaq is still way up here, and yeah, we need to get it. Like this is strong here, this level, obviously through here is strong, but I just don't like the VWAP is sitting right there. So if we get a body open below the VWAP, um, I could enter my short position, and then I could add to my short position when we actually get the model here, right? Because it's going to do something here. It might stop and go back up or something. But yeah, if I wanted to take an early entry on this, I could even probably take an early entry from here, like from this area, when we have a body open there, if I wanted to do that, or I can just wait for the actual model which we're set up for, which we're not set up yet. So you can set that up because I'm pretty sure we can set it up now. It's probably okay. And then I can take this line off. Okay. Okay, so this is good. We pretty much had a nice little trade there. I got to mark it down. So we did one trade here. Sorry, that one was so fast, guys. It was kind of like, here's an opportunity. Let's just take it. And this guy here, we could go up, but I'm going to wait and just see what happens. So I'm going to move this line actually to here. Yeah, I think that just looks better because it did take out that high. And if we do get a body here open, then I feel it will go up, but I'd rather see it go down. And hopefully it just doesn't go sideways forever today. Here, I gotta kind of adjust this better. There we go. 20 people on now. That's awesome. We actually lost a lot of members, guys, after my 4 losses in a row on that was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, last Thursday, I think it was. Just because, people come in here, especially from social media, um, and they think every day should be a profit and they think that they shouldn't have losses, like some people, right? So yeah, we lost a lot of people, I guess, from watching the replay and stuff. But yeah, we lost 3 VIP members that day, which in a way I'm kind of like, that's okay. Like that was supposed to happen. They're not supposed to trade. Like if that's the kind of mindset they're having, like I can't have one day of loss. It's like, what are you going to do? Like that's kind of bonkers, right? It's going to happen to you. Like at least once to twice a month, we're going to see a day like that where we lose the entire, week of profit or days of profit is what happened last time, right? Like, it has to happen. And I just think it's better than going and putting money into, you know, things where you don't have control over it, right? Like, I think, like, we know what's happening here. If we make money, then we've made money, right? So, yeah, I don't know why I talked about that, but it's kind of on my mind because I was just kind of shocked. I was like, "Oh, okay, all right. I guess that's what happens." So, yeah, now I know whenever I have a really bad day, I know some people are gonna, drop out. I guess that's like anything in life, right? Okay, so this guy here is actually, who knows? We'll see. So, if we get a body open above there, we could enter a long position. Let's look at the higher time frame. So this guy's got another 3 minutes, 4 minutes to go on the candle, and yeah, it is trending upwards slowly there. And it could just be that we don't get a reversal for the session, it just continues going up. But I don't think so. I think we're gonna be down here at the end of the session, hopefully. Um, there would be nice. And these guys are looking the same. So it is 9:41 right now. I got to keep that in mind. That if this before 9:45, if it does pop its head up there, then I need to move this line. So I'm just going to put that like that, so we don't just mistakenly take a trade there. And yeah, overall, as I keep on saying, I would just like to see things come down. I don't want to be stuck in this sideways action too much. But yeah, we can get trades within here, so we don't just end the day with one trade. Yeah, it's the wrong attitude. It's not a win day, you know. It's a journey, as you guys are saying in chat there, right? But to each their own. And some people, guys, like I know because I promoted for probably over a decade, like online make money online business opportunities. And there's a lot of people that just enjoy doing them, right? Like they don't really care about if I make money or lose money or anything. They just enjoy like being a part of a team. They enjoy like, the promotion and they enjoy seeing the member base grow and all that kind of stuff. But I know the majority of people like they just want a way to make money online and know that like the money they're making they're going to get, right? And I would love to find something that works and start promoting again and stuff and then continue doing this, of course. Like, as I promote guys, I always do this anyways, like I trade. I don't know why I didn't start this a long time ago, like just creating like a paid subscription group and then, doing that. But yeah, I do kind of miss it because I know a lot of people watching me now are, me from promotion. And yeah, I do miss it, guys. Like I'm always kind of thinking like, "Oh, I wish there was something good to promote," but there's like absolutely nothing right now. Everything is AI and it's like, can you trust that, right? Like you don't know what's real. What's really interesting is seeing what people are doing creating like movies and stuff with AI. That is so freaking cool, right? Where they're spending like just hundreds of dollars and they're making like really nice movies. Okay, so we're getting something here and I'm just got to wait for that body to open. It's not what I wanted. We got one more minute on this guy, but yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a trend up. I really don't like that it's not taking out anything down here. So once again, it's Monday, guys. I say just drop your lot size. If we have, $100 day or $150 day, then that's fine. Every day doesn't have to be like a huge banger day. There. Okay, so it looks like this is going to give us our long position, and it's not that great of an entry because it's so high up, but it gave it to me, so I took it, and it's likely going to pull back on me a bit here, but I'm in with such a small lot size that I could even decide to get in more if it pulls back down to this green line if I wanted to. Okay, this guy here, that's the 45 candle. So this guy is giving, yeah, you're on one lot too. Yeah, I just think it's the smart way to go today. This guy here could give us a long as well. And once again, I hope it doesn't. This guy here is back to where I got in, roughly. Okay. I don't like that it's this wick is lower than this one. So I kind of think it might even, is there a fair value gap down here? It might even pull back to there. Yeah, there's nothing really there. This is really strong right here. So it might come down to here. Um, yeah, it looks like it's going to have a bit of a pullback. So if you don't want to stay in the trade, just get out of it, and then you're out. I if I sold right now, I'd be out $25, like to get out of the trade. And the last one I made, I think $40 or something like that. But we could just go sideways and then come up. Nasdaq didn't give us that. I think this is the 45 candle. Yeah, so it didn't give us it. So if this guy comes back up here to my entry, I'm going to get out of the trade here. And okay, I got out of the trade because it came back to my entry pretty much. So I lost $4 on that trade. I just don't like what it's doing here. It could pop up and go, guys, but you can see these wicks, right? Okay, that's a nice candle. This one. So this one actually might put it, yeah. So now it's in profit if you stayed in the trade. But I would get out of this. I wouldn't. I don't think I would sit in that. There is a possibility it could continue going up. Um, to me, it just feels like it needs to come down. You made $24. That's good. Okay, that's good. I lost like $4 or something like that. Good. You guys made money, and I lost money on that one. That's so you used one lot, made $24. That's pretty good actually for one lot. Okay, this guy here. Yeah, this could be like a killer short position if we don't get our entry there. If it continues to go sideways. Oh, you jumped in on the pullback. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now it's starting to maybe come down here. I would like to short the Nasdaq, but I'm going to wait and see. Okay, so I'm going to write that trade that I took down as a break even, guys, because it's $4 loss. Kind of, I feel like it depends on the lot size that I'm trading on, but if it's like I lose $4 or I make $4, I just call it a break even kind of thing. If I'm trading on a large lot size and I lose $50 or I make $50, I just call it break even. So that trade, the second trade, I call it break even because I know that some people made money and some people lost like what I did, like just a couple bucks. So we're two trades now. Okay. This guy's not wanting to go down. So we're going to have to wait and see here. Uh, yeah, just it feels like it wants to, like we should be down here at the end of the session or during the session. Same with the NASDAQ. Okay, so that's good. We want to see it kind of have a nice pullback here. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this trend line because I think that's broke. Do we want to get in a short? Okay, I'm going to do a short NASDAQ the next move it comes up. And that's going to be very high risk, but I feel that I feel we're going to come down. And I know I could probably pull some profit. There's probably a fair value gap through here. No, not really. But this is just way too much sideways action for it to just break out. Okay, so maybe I'm missing this trade. Yeah, I missed it. Um, there could be a trend line here, so you got to watch for that. Right, this is the 930, right? Yeah. So if we don't go below this candle on this little pullback, then it could actually continue going up. Yeah, this guy here is just going sideways. I wouldn't touch US30 because it could go up still, or it could come down. But the Nasdaq feels like it wants to come down here. If you guys took this short, I would actually get out of it. Um, you know, just because that's really high risk. Okay, this guy's really trying. Yeah, look, now it's back up. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, if it gives a long, guys, I'm gonna take it because that's the model. This is our 945, right? Line. Even though looking at the charts, my feelings on it is it needs to be down here. This one as well needs to be down here. It's just crawling. These things are crawling. Um, the gambler in me is saying just short again. Uh, okay, I'm gonna put gold over here because I don't wanna look at that one anymore. That one's it's trying to give a long, but it's just really pathetic. Okay, this guy, let's look at the 15-minute chart here. Well, that's from last yesterday. The Sunday Q&A and our trade session that we did, it was pretty good, guys, last night. We got 3 trades in there. I think we had what did we have last night? Right. Yeah, we had 3 trades and then one was break even. So it was pretty good for a Sunday. Like I go into those sessions thinking like, oh, maybe we just get a setup and we don't actually get a trade because it's 30 minutes. This guy here is in a range. So I'm gonna set this one up. And the Nasdaq is holding on with the C. And then let's go and set this up with the box. 9, 7. Okay. What time is this? 1:30. Yeah, so there you go there. Okay, so it's getting rejected off the Tokyo. You can see there's the Tokyo range. So I'm going to delete this green line just because we know what that is. That's the bottom of the Tokyo there. And let's go to the 1-minute chart. I really don't like this. If this gives along, I don't like it, guys. It's just it's too slow. Let's put this down here. Okay, so maybe we get some trades in gold here because gold is looking better than US30. Like look at US30. It's just if we back out here, it's going up. It's trending upwards, but it's so slow. Feels like Tokyo session. Okay, this guy here. Um, I guess we could do another high risk short here. I think I'm going to do that just for fun. Take a high risk short just on one lot. See how that goes. And I'm going to take my profits right now. There you go. 60 bones. 60 bones. That's pretty good. So I made my pretty much made my $100 for a Monday, which is pretty good on a 25K account. That's good. So that's 3 trades. Hopefully you guys caught that. I know it was pretty quick just because I was playing that it kept on getting resistance there. So we've had 3 trades there. Okay, and US30 is looking like you could short US30 as well, but this right here is going to be strong. Yeah, I'd really like to get a nice short out of these. Okay, I think it's safe to say now that we're gonna take this out. So let's wait and see. They're moving the same today, except US30 is a little bit more bullish. You can see Nasdaq went sideways, US30 actually trended upwards, and now it's coming down. Let's look at our gold. Okay, gold's coming down to our line here. The only problem with these slow days, like the Mondays and the Wednesdays and stuff, is when you're trading, you're actually doing your actual trades, your three trades on 1 to 3 lots, and or sorry, 1 to 2 lots or whatever, because you're keeping your lot size low. And then, like, what do you do if you want to do the fourth and the fifth trade or whatever? It's like you've already got a small lot size. So I would say today, guys, um, if you've done your three trades, just stop, because these are the days. Like when I look through my trading journal, these are the days where, when we do the three trades and they're profitable, then the fourth, the fifth, the sixth trade, if they get called, that's when we're going to have a loss or so in 1 or 2 of those trades there. And I know for me, the second trade today was a break even trade. So I'm kind of thinking, even like, okay, maybe the next trade I get, I'll take it with, 2 lots or whatever here just to get another one. But I did make like okay profit for trading on 1 to 2 lots today. Okay, so we're at the VWAP. If you remember when price was back here, I was talking about I want to see it open below the VWAP, and then you could actually take an early entry when it opens below the VWAP, and then you could add to your order, your short position, when we get a body open below the red line. Okay, but the red line is going to be its point where it could actually have a reversal and go up, maybe to the top of Tokyo range from the red line. There's going to be fair value gaps through here. So personally, myself, I'm probably just going to wait to see what happens at the red line there. And then I'm also watching gold as well, because this might be a good trade for us here, or it could have a little reversal and go back up there. Gold's going to want to take out these highs if it goes back up. So we've got this fair value gap way up here. Boom, right there. Okay, so we have to keep that in mind. And who knows, maybe from the VWAP it goes back up here and then it comes back down. Nobody knows. Anyways, it's not even 10 a.m. and we've already done 3 trades, which is pretty good. Oops, I did US30 instead of the Nasdaq, but I made 188 bucks. Still did 8 lots. Here I am. I'm like, okay, guys, let's drop our lot size. Yeah. Well, if it's a win, it's a win, right? That's good. Are you paper trading, Scott? If you're paper trading, that's fine. You can do 20 lots if you want to, right? But yeah, if you guys are doing your firm tests or you're trading on a live account, I would highly recommend you figure out the days that are bad days for you, and then you add that to your actual trading. Okay, you're on paper trading. That's good. So for me, I know Monday, Wednesday, just drop the lot size. Don't even think about it. Even if it's like today and it looks like, okay, overall we're coming down, so I'm going to get some good trades. Um, Still, I'm just going to drop my lot size, because I know from my history that Mondays and Wednesdays are not good. I think I am going to keep the VIP live for everyone. I'll keep it on Monday, guys. I was thinking about changing it. I was like, no, I'll just keep it. Or sorry, Wednesday. I'll just keep it on Wednesdays. Okay, let's see what US30 is doing. So US30 is back down to our high there, where the actual high is here of the 932 candle, this one, but we moved it to there because we knew that this was a strong resistance point. So yeah, I still feel the same. I think everything's going to come down. We're trying to get some kind of like reversal thing here, but I think it's going to fail and it's going to come down. But yeah, I kind of want to leave the gold chart on just to see here. What's our 15-minute gold chart look like? So it's bearish, but we're at a really strong point here. So gold could actually go up from where it is roughly. Okay, NASDAQ. So this is its point here where we need to look and see what we're going to get. And MNQ, I'm all set up. Okay, so I'm just waiting for that body to open below here because there's a possibility, like this is liquidity from the past here, right? That's the 930, I think. Yeah, 930. Maybe it took this out. Maybe then it's going to go back up here. Okay, and then maybe it comes down. So if we get a body open above the VWAP, we could actually do a high risk buy. Okay. So also with gold, you can add your trend line. Okay, this could be your sign to get into the trade. We get a break of the trend line here, and then you could actually take a long position. Okay. So I don't know, just take whatever one you want. This one is a body open above the VWAP, and then maybe the top of Tokyo or this fair value gap could be your target if that happens. And then same with this one, right? Like wait for the body to open on the other side of this trend line. Unless you see it just do this, then don't touch it. Like this one's doing right here, right? Like it could actually give us that trade. Yeah, this is what I want. I want this trade here. Because if we get a body open there, the odds of it going all the way down here is really, really high. And then we could just look back in time to find our targets, which there's no fair value gaps. There's one right down here, but that's already been taken out, I think. And oh, there's a bunch right down here. Okay. So we got this, and that's been taken out there. Okay, and now it's going back up. So it keeps on wicking down. Anyways, we'll get a position out of this no matter what happens. Yeah, like it looks like right now, it's like, oh, just go long, just go long. But I'd wait for that body to open above the VWAP because, who knows? It could just come down. Oh, here you go here. Okay, so this guy is possibly giving us a short in gold. So I have to wait for that. And I just want to look at the 15-minute here. Okay, so it's taken out. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if it gives us an entry, a short, then that gold trade would be nice. So wait for the body to open. Nope, that's not an entry. Just wait. Okay, if this wick here goes lower than this one, we could probably get an early entry on this short. It's not the model of like getting in at the body open below this red line, but that would be a clear sign um, that it wants to come down more, but it looks like it's not. Oh, no, we still got another 30 seconds. It could. We'll see. We got to make sure this is not a liquidity sweep. So we just got to wait around. If we get a really weak body open here, I wouldn't take this trade, guys. I'm more interested in this one. Yeah, see, you can see it's doing that, what I was saying. It's going to create a lower wick than this one. There, maybe it still has another 10 seconds. So this is our target, and we're going to take profit whenever you feel. There you go. Okay. So you could get in the NASDAQ. Okay. There. And we'll see here. Hopefully it just doesn't crawl and go sideways too long. There you go. Now it's in nice profit. On my one lot, I'm up 35 bucks. Come on, don't mess around too much with us here. Just freaking tank. And I'm gonna set my take profit on the chart. My take profit is like right around here, just because this is I've already done my trades, right? And we're getting close. The MNQ chart's moving quicker than the NAS100 chart. Oh shit. Now it's reversing on me. Okay, let's watch this red line. It's back to our entry. Man, I was just about to take the profit on that thing, and then it went back. Like just about to hit my take profit, guys. My take profit's like right here. Okay, let's get a trend line on this guy because if this wick goes lower than this one, that's good. That's what we want to see. Okay, it's back down to where I would want to take my profit. And I think it's going to go down more, but I'm taking my 35 bucks. I've already done my trades anyways, right? So there you go. That's what I wanted to see. So you could stay in the trade if you didn't get your 3 trades yet. Okay. Okay. So let's write that guy down. So that's our 4th trade. Then we had one trade number 2. I'm going to call it a break even just because I know some people were like me and they pretty much took broke even. And some people made profit on it. Does Tradeify evaluation have time limit? No, there's no time limit to it. That's one of the reasons why we use Tradeify, and because it's like all the like pro traders are using it. And when I say pro traders, guys, I don't mean the people on YouTube that sit there and do one trade and like scream and stuff in their live trading session. I mean people that actually sit there and they call out price as price is happening. Right? They're doing what I'm doing. They're calling out where price is going to go. Okay. I don't want to name names or anything, but I think you guys know the kind of, they're kids, right? They're like 20 to 30 years old and they just sit there and they scream at the charts and they're like, look at this. Oh, this is amazing. And then they only upload their profits, or if they do upload their losses, they're just doing it just to, get views and sell their courses and stuff. So it's pretty easy to just look at the chart and then click buy or sell because you have a 50% chance, right? So a lot of those guys, that's what they're doing, right? They get hooked up with these prop firms. The prop firms give them free accounts because they have like a massive followings. And then, they just click buy or sell. And if it's a winner, they're winning like huge because the prop firms are giving them huge accounts, right? So yeah, I just like if you find traders that are doing what I'm doing, they're sitting there and they're calling out price and we're going over an hour and we're doing like a whole bunch of trades. And it's like you can actually see the win rate when you go through the history of watching the replays and stuff. That's the kind of stuff you need to find. Like just because I know, guys, it looks so exciting when you're sitting there and there's like a 25-year-old and he's like, recording a video and he's making $150,000 on one trade. But then it's like you can tell if you understand trading, the person's just guessing, right? So, like, it's hard to do what I'm doing here is sitting and calling out where price is going to go. It's hard to do, but once you understand how to read candles and you've done it like over and over and over again, day after day after day, it becomes like easy. Like it's like, as I keep on saying here, which I haven't said this in a while, it's like the chart tells you what to do. Okay, so this gold trade here, sorry, I forgot to continue talking about it, but we were talking about it. The body opened below the red line there. So if you're in that gold trade, I'd get out of it. You can see here these equal wicks. Okay, so I didn't take it, but I'm gonna jot that one down as a trade, just because I was talking about like we actually set it up, right? Like the red line, body open below. But I would get the heck out of this thing, guys. And then your Nasdaq trade too. you could stay in it if you want, or you take your profits. I'm pretty sure everyone took their profits, uh, but it still looks like it wants to come down. Like these candles here are pullback, but it's pretty weak, right? So I'm gonna put that gold trade down there too, because we did take the time to set it up and all that. Okay, so this guy here, I'd get out 100%. This line here is our like absolute. We want to just get out. Okay, it's very close to it, and that's massive. If you got all of this, that's massive profit. This guy here is also. I didn't really see where the this candle opened, but you can see it's showing signs here that it. Well, there it goes. It just broke it, but it was going sideways, right? Yeah, so I'd get out of this stuff. Okay, and then this guy, we don't need that line. No, so the my 150K account, guys, um, I was trading on it when we had our bad day, I think. Anyways, so my punishment, how I punish myself, because I'm still gonna trade every single day. Most people don't when they have a bad day, they don't trade the next day, the next week kind of thing. They just don't trade. What I do is I trade on the smallest possible account, which is my son's 25K account. So I just trade on that, and then that's my, kind of like, you know well, I shouldn't call it punishment, but it's like when you have a bad day, especially when you're trading live in front of people, um, like it my confidence gets shot too, right? So, I wouldn't even feel like I shouldn't be trading on a big account after I have a big loss, right? A day of loss where that day of loss that I had, I think it was Thursday, wasn't it last Thursday? The 4 trades in a row that had a loss. I lost the uh, Monday, Tuesday profits. Oh no, that was Wednesday. We had our big loss. So I lost the Monday, Tuesday profits, and I lost some of Friday's profits. So yeah, that 150K counts in evaluation phase, but there's no time limit to it, so it doesn't matter. Like I could trade on this 25K account for a week, and it wouldn't matter. Like I can just go back to the 150K account when I feel like it. Okay, nothing going on here. This guy's almost down to the Tokyo low. This guy here is into the Tokyo. So this could be our next trade. We get a body open below here. We know there's a high possibility, same thing as this. There's a high possibility it comes down to here. But US30 could, because NASDAQ's at its bottom. Um, if NASDAQ starts to go back up here, US30 is probably going to go up as well because they're kind of trading the same today. Sometimes they don't do that. We'll have to see. To see what happens. But yeah, this would be the next trade setup that I'd be looking at there. Yeah. Well, you guys know this is all built through school, right? Like I built this through school, like the community. They're actually running ads to my community. Like they're paying for traffic on Meta, Meta, Facebook, Instagram. They're paying for ads on it. So I'm getting signups uh, from them. They get a commission, of course. They're taking 30% commissions, but the communities they like, they're like driving traffic towards them. It's crazy. So I've got like I think 20 signups or something from them from the school, right? Like what this website's built on, which is crazy. It's awesome. It's good because I was just about to start running Meta ads, Instagram and Facebook, and then I noticed I'm like, oh wow, they're like driving traffic because I kept on seeing I was posting on Facebook. I kept on seeing an ad to my the course and stuff. I was like, "What?" So, yeah, I'm just gonna hold off on that and see, and then later on, maybe I'll drive traffic to it. Okay, so this guy here, uh, kinda sucks it came down so fast, but that's our next trade. So we'll get on the US30 chart, MYM, and our body that opens here, we could get in. very high possibility it's going to come down to here. And it's got 40 more seconds. So let's look at the target for it. Okay, so we have a fair value gap down here. Right there. And then this is, oops, that's a previous low. And we have big fair value gaps down here. So I'm going to put this line there. It's where it's going to want to go. And I'm going to take this one away. Okay, so there's our targets for this trade. And it should be, oh, look at that. It just shot right back up. Okay, so it hit, you can see it hit that first target. That was the first fair value gap. And then now it's back up. I think it's still going to come down, of course. NASDAQ is, who knows? So it's taken out, definitely taken out that Tokyo low. So we'll have to see. Maybe we have a reversal here, and then US30, maybe it does a reversal as well and takes out fair value gaps way up here. But yeah, we didn't get an entry there just because it didn't give us an entry model. And we could delete this because it took that out. So this is where it's going to want to go, like for our target, if we get a sell in here. So let's go. I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can actually see. So we've got clear fair value gap up here, which is way the heck up there. That one's been taken out. There's one right here. So from here to here. Okay. It took out the top of Tokyo again. Yeah, so it's just a waiting game. You got to be patient. It's in like right now, it's kind of like we don't know what's going to happen. It could go all the way up here or it could come to all the way down here. We have to just wait and see. We know the VWAP is really strong. And then also you've got the top of Tokyo there, which is a lot of like liquidity is there from the previous sessions, right? So we have to wait and see. What I'm thinking about now is these wicks on the candles. Is this wick going to be higher than this one? Okay, if this wick here is higher than this one, it shows that it's bullish. Okay, if they're equal, it shows it's hitting like super strong support level or resistance. Sorry, right? If we get our next candle and say the wick is way down here on it, which it's not because it's already passed through there, but it's not as high as these ones, then I know it's like it's not very strong, and we could actually just go sideways here and then come back down. So a lot of people now, guys, they're like just going long because they're looking at these candles. Like they're probably looking at standard candles and they're just looking at this stuff and they're like, oh, it's going up and they're just going long, right? But we got to be patient. We actually have to look and see what's happening with the candles. And I like to use the Hintakiyashi candles because really there's only three candles with a Hintakiyashi candle: bullish, bearish, and neutral, right? With these candles, there's I don't know how many of these candles there are, but there's like tons of them. Like they all have different names, right? Like a dragonfly, a hammer, you know, there's a bunch of names for them. And I just think this is much more easier for a beginner is to learn your three candles, learn what they mean, and then just understand what they're doing means something. Are these wicks equal? Yes. Okay, so it's fighting, right? Okay, if this wick, boom, it just did that, it popped up higher than this, then I know, oh, we're probably going to go up there. So then I can go and just for fun, I'm getting in there. I got in a buy here because I know the odds are we're going to go up here or close to it. Okay. So, anyways, I guess I could mark this down as a sixth trade because I did take a trade. And who knows, maybe this is just a liquidity sweep of something through here. This level here, it's going to fight to have a body open around here because we've got these two wicks over here, which are creating resistance for where price is right now. Okay. But by looking at all this, to me, it looks like it wants to go up now over it coming down. Like it'd rather go up than down, but we don't know. We have to just wait and see what happens. Okay. If this wick here goes higher than this one, then that's good. If we get a neutral candle here, like looks like this, neutral candles, if we get a neutral candle with this one, then maybe I just get out of that trade, right? Like I bought right around here. Okay, maybe I just get out of the trade because there's a possibility it could come down from there. Okay, so I'll have to wait and see. Or who knows, maybe it just goes sideways here and then goes up. Okay. Other things you can do is just put a trend line on there. And then when it breaks the trend line, that's like a confirmation for you to get out of the trade. Okay. So this trade here might be a loss. We'll have to see. Have to wait and see. Kind of sucks because it's losing basically almost the profit that I made on my last trade, half of it, half of the profit I made on my last trade. If I was to sell right now, I'd be out $23. So I'm just going to sit in here for a bit. It's pretty much at where I got in, and maybe I just get out at $3 of profit. Oh, it made me $6 of profit. Okay, because I got in like around here. But anyways, it's going up. It wants to go here, as I was saying. Okay, so that's that. We still have another 9 minutes here, and I'm not going to mark that trade down just because it was kind of just a little fun thing. But yeah, we've done five, well, including that last little thing I did. We did 6 trades so far, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, let's look at gold again. We'll just see here. So gold is having a little bit of a comeback there. This line is going to be something, so it could come back to here, and then that could be its next leg down. Is from here. Boom. And I guess we could leave that trend line there. Okay, Nasdaq is having a little bit of a pullback here. And does it need to go down anymore? Let's just go look. I don't think it does. Yeah, this is probably the bottom of the day. It's probably going to go back up. Don't just go long though, guys. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's what it looks like to me. Like, if you watch the start of the session, that's what I was saying the end of our session, which is 10:22. The price should be down here. Like, that's where it's going to want to go during our session, right? So this probably for the intraday traders, they're probably buying right now. They're just buying because they're going to hold for the rest of the day. And the rest of the day it probably will come back up to here or even maybe break out, right? But for us, we just basically sit on the charts for an hour and then, we stop trading after the hour or whatever you want to do. Like some days for me, guys, I'll do one trade and then I make my profit and then I just stop trading because I've made my profit. Like if I make say 250 bucks on say a 50k account, I feel that's good. Like what would I have to do to go to a day job and make 250 bucks US, right? Like it's probably for the average person that they're working all day for that or half the day or something. And if I make it on one trade, then that's good. Then poof, I'm done. I don't need to sit there for another, 40, 50 minutes or whatever. Okay, this guy here, and that's one thing that beginner intermediate traders do is, they go and they have a great trade and they don't stop and they just keep on trading because they're like, "Oh, I'm the king of the world. I just did this. This is amazing." And they don't stop and they lose it or they lose more than they just made, right? So if you have one banger trade which hits your profit goal or say even in your second trade, you hit your profit goal, the best thing you can do is just stop. Like just be like, "Okay, that's it. I'm good. I made my money." Okay. So NASDAQ is, I kind of feel that it's gonna want to go up here somewhere and then come down, maybe a little bit more, or who knows, maybe it just goes up here and then starts going sideways. This guy here has broke, so he didn't really make it all the way up there, or he could, who knows? He could still go. Yeah, this chat box is awesome, eh? We can just chat away, and then if when I'm trading live, you guys have questions, I can just answer them right away. Like I was thinking, like on Sundays for the Q&A and stuff, like this is the kind of image I had was to have a like use it some sort of chat or something. I didn't know they had this. Like I could do this, like grab it and then put it over here. Because if you watch the recording, it's in a different like, it's recording this, but on my end, guys, on my recording end, I can't see this. So I put it onto the screen that I'm recording, right? Okay, there we go. We just hit our target for that guy. And then now he's back up to the high there. Okay. We're over trading if we take this, but you could take a long position here if you wanted to. It's the odds are it's going to go back up here, likely. I'm not though, guys. I'm totally done trading. That's we did a lot of trades today. But yeah, do that. This guy here, who knows? Maybe it gives a breakout now, right? It never took out the low of Tokyo. We don't really know what's going to happen. But yeah, this is probably going to go up more. It's going to have right around this area, like almost where it is. It's going to have struggle here. So if you did get in a trade here, I would get out around this area here. I'll put a line at like kind of where you should get out, like around there. Like just take the profit, right? Because it's going to struggle here. Or who knows, maybe it just busts right through. But you can see on its way down, that's where it struggled in the past. So on its way up, that's where it's going to go sideways likely. This guy is given a long position, probably all the way up to here. I bet there's a fair value gap. No, I wouldn't call that. But anyways, there's a fair value gap right here, but it's so small. Okay, so this one here is at your take profit. So I just get the heck out of that trade there. And then I'm going to write that down because we did do another trade call. So this Monday was good. This one was good. Trading on a small lot size and still made pretty decent income there on 25K. And yeah, we did six trade calls. One was a break even. And then for me, the one where I was talking you through on US30, I did take like, I think $4 a profit or something like that. So that could be considered a break even as well. But overall, I was saying, oh, it's going to go up, and it actually went up there. Okay, and yeah, you probably see some sideways action here. It's 10:27 right now, so probably not smart to call another trade. But this guy, he could actually come down. How high did he go? Yeah, so US30 could actually pull back now. I feel US30 is going to be down here if we don't break out. So if US30 doesn't have a body open above here, then the odds of it's going to be down here, right? Let's look at the gold chart. Okay, so we're back up to that red line, which I think that's what I said it was probably going to do is go back to the red line and then come back down. So I would do like remember what we were doing for the NASDAQ when we're up here. Okay, we were just waiting for it to show signs of weakness, which is what if you go to the course, you go to classroom, you go to day 1, you go to market stages, right? Signs of weakness, stage 3, where it just goes sideways and then it comes down. So that's, that's what I saw here. It's going sideways. So we took the short. And then, so the same with gold. It's in a stage 3. We want to trade with the trend. If you look at the 15-minute chart, it's bearish. So you want to trade short, right? Okay. So same thing as the NASDAQ. In gold, I'd be looking for something like this, and then I'd get in my short position. But I'm not trading anymore because we did 6 trades. That's enough. And I think I did 4 or 5 trades. I think 4, right? Out of all these here. So yeah, when you see a lot of this, go short, right? And this one's going to be good because I can actually end it at 10:30 today because yeah, there's no trade. Like there's this trade here and there's probably a trade here as well, another short position maybe, but I wouldn't take the Nasdaq trade. I wouldn't trade short with it because it could come all the way up to here because we know there's a fair value gap, a big one there. And it's already taken out that low, right? That's what we wanted to see it do. So this is the trade that I like. I like this gold trade here if I was to take another trade. So I'd find fair value gaps, which don't really mean that much with gold. What means, like, where is price going to go with gold? It'll go to order blocks, and I talked about this in yesterday's Q&A. But an order block is basically where price clumps up, and it's easier to see them on the 15-minute chart, but this won't be really anything on the 15-minute chart. And it's easy to see them with the Hintaki Ashi candles. Okay, so there'd be order block here. Like, it's basically at the tops or bottoms. You'll see the candles clump up together. So there's one there, right? You can consider these all order blocks, but I just like to call it like a stage three, right? And then a reversal. But yeah, it'll clump up all together, and you can really find them good on the 15-minute chart. If you're looking at, like, okay, overall, where's price going to go to? Okay, so all this, all this. It's basically bottoms where price just goes, like, zigzags back and forth, right? You did 8 trades today on one lot. 145 bucks. That's good. Yeah, 100 to 150 is your goal. That's a great goal to have when you're new, is 100 bucks a day. Like, $100 a day for most people, guys, it's not, gonna change your life or anything, but it's like having, like, a little side hustle kinda thing, and when you can do that in an hour a day, it's good, right? And imagine learning this stuff and then teaching your kids how to do it. Like, that's what I'm thinking about, is learning, mastering trading and then teaching my kid how to do it, right? And then he could always have, like I'm doing, like, I always kind of have a little fallback plan, right? It's just trade. Oh, I wanna make more money, I just trade on a bigger account. That's it. Okay. Yeah, so this is doing what I said there. You're having issues with Tradeify. I had issues with Tradeify, so I need to stop early. Yeah, I'm using Tradeify today. I haven't had issues with it. What kinda issue? Like, you mean an issue with the connection of, um, because that's Tradeivate. Tradeify's the firm, and then Tradeivate's the broker that you trade on. Like, a Tradeify issue would be something inside Tradeify, like, it's not showing your trades in Tradeify, or it's like, that kind of stuff. It's not allowing me to log in and refresh properly. Log into what, though? Into Tradeify, or into Tradeivate, or into Trading View? Tradeify. Okay, yeah, you'll have to contact the customer support. You're talking about refreshing the trading journal, because they have a little trading journal in there. Tradeify didn't detect the account. Oh, yeah, you gotta contact customer support then, because that's definitely, yeah, that would suck to be, you know, trying to trade and it's not even connected to it. Oh, okay, so they're just saying that you need to wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this gold trade here, oh, geez, guys, sorry, it's 10:33. Anyways, the gold trade there like, it's looking exactly like this Nasdaq, right? So that's what I'd be looking at if I want to do another trade. I'm trading short, doing a gold short. Okay, the target is just down here, right? It doesn't really respect fair value gaps. I noticed that with gold. Okay, I have issues sometimes logging into Tradeivate. I just try until it logs you in. Yeah. What you can do also is you go up here, you can use Trade Ninja, right? So you go, do everything you need to do with Tradeivate, and then to trade in Trading View, you actually log into Trade Ninja. You just use your same login information, and it won't log you into Tradeivate. It'll just, but still, your trades will count and everything. Okay, that's what I've been doing lately. Is I just use Trade Ninja, because then I don't have to log into Tradeivate. It's really quick for me just to, put my password and stuff in Trade Ninja and just get into the account. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, that's it for me today, guys. It's 5 minutes past the time, and I don't want to make these videos too long just because I got to upload them, and no one watches stuff that's too long. Okay, so that's it.